we've done this before where in the middle of an episode you kind of quiz me on something. You pull up some stats and facts and just like, hey B, riddle me this. And so now we're gonna we're just gonna stretch this out and kind of make this its own separate entity. So you got different quizzes you're gonna kind of pull out and see if I can get them right, man. So what you got first for me, man?
All right, y'all. So we got a couple on we're gonna do, but wanted to, kind of similar to what we did last time. For those who may have watched the episode or been watching for a while, we did a little segment. It wasn't really a segment; it kind of just spun into it from conversation. But I had the top 10 guys ranked by Bleacher Report. I want to say in 2012 is when we did it, or 2013, something like that.
There's somewhere around there.
Somewhere around there. So we, like he said, we kind of decided to stretch it out and then do it again because, we had a good time with it. But all right, so y'all can play along at home too. So we're going to start out with, can you blindly name the highest points per game scorers in the NBA 20 years ago? And so 20 years ago would be 2005. For context, this is 2004 going into 2005 because, they don't do rankings at the end of the year. This is done by ESPN, if that tells you anything. So think about 2004 going into 2005. Just to name a few things that was going on at the time. This is Shaq going to Miami. His first year going to Miami from leaving the Lakers. Obviously, Bron's still in Cleveland. This is like his year 3, going into year 3. You still got a lot of people still, that's in the league that, KG was still in Minnesota. You know what I mean? That's the type of time we living in right now. 20 years ago. So some of y'all ain't old enough to remember these days. B is. So I feel like he a good guy to ask. So B, can you name the top 10 points per game scores 20 years ago, the year 2004-2005 season?
Top 10. This feels
Bonus
crazy.
points if you could say like the order or where you was on the list.
Ooh, okay. All right, so I just want to get the people right first. Then we kind of organize them. So
Cool.
First name I'm gonna throw out there has to be Kobe.
Kobe Bean Bryant is on the list.
All right. So we're cooking right now. Second name I'm gonna throw out there has to be Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson also on the list.
Okay, so you mentioned his brother, so I ain't gonna skip over him. Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal not in the top 10.
Okay.
After leaving LA, those points started dipping a little bit. You know what I mean? But he is just outside. He's number 16.
I knew he had to be at least top 20. If he went top 20, then that's crazy. But
Yeah.
okay, Shaq's not in there, so we got Kobe and AI. Carmelo, is he in there? I know he's still baby, but is he up there?
Baby Melo is not in the top 10.
Okay, so 20 years ago.
There's a lot
T-Mac.
of guys. T-Mac is in the top 10. I was going to say there's a lot of guys that you for sure know was dominant scorers. And then there's a couple guys in here that's like, okay, I'm kind of surprised to see him in here. But T-Mac is one of them guys. That's 3 of the top 10.
Dirk
is on the list.
Okay.
That's 4.
Okay. We're getting on there. I'm about halfway there. Let's go. Don't want to go him or him. Let's see KG on there. Is KG on there? Kevin Garnett?
Kevin Garnett is not in the top 10. Number 17.
Tim Duncan on there.
Tim Duncan not in the top 10.
All right, so it's only one of them out of the big 3 power forwards. Dirk was a bucket getter, so it's understandable. Vince Carter
is on the list.
Okay.
So that's 5. You halfway there.
Ray Allen.
Ray Allen is not on the list. Just outside number 14. This is still Seattle Supersonics Ray Allen too.
That's why I'm surprised.
Yeah. But no Ray Allen, not top 10.
All right, I got to think through teams. Okay. The Hawks, no. Paul Pierce, he got to be on there.
Paul Pierce is not on the list.
Paul Pierce ain't on there. Dang. I thought Pierce was getting buckets at that time. He was
Pierce
about 25.
was, he's not top 10.
Dang.
But
Okay.
points per, I can't lie though, points per game is very close. Like, if that helps you any, like, it's a lot of people 1 point away from each other. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it get close, but it's still, Pierce not top 10. So you still got half the list down. You said AI, Kobe, Dirk, Tracy McGrady, and Vince Carter. So you got 5 of the 10. Now the next 5 people are somewhat difficult. I will say that. That's why I said it's a lot of people that just like, if you know anything about the time, it's kind of obvious. And then it's a couple people that's like, I didn't expect that. So I'm interested to see if you get the next 5 people.
I'm trying to run through teams in my mind real quick. It's just Gilbert Arenas.
Gilbert Arenas is on the list.
Okay. I'm okay. They
You
helped
got
me out a
6.
lot. So Agent Zero was on there. Hawks, Celtics. Was it the Bobcats or it had to be Bobcats?
Bobcats was still there.
Yeah, they ain't had nobody that was trash.
Absolutely nobody. Gerald Wallace.
Gerald Wallace. Shout out to
Shout out
Crash.
Gerald.
Bama boy.
Bama boy. Come on, man. I had to throw that in there.
On the Bull, who was on the Bulls? 2005. No, they ain't had nobody. D Rose went dead. That was Ben Gordon, Kurt Heinrich in them years. They ain't had nobody like that. Who else? Dang, I'm drawing a blank. Denver. That was Melo them years, and he wasn't doing nothing. I said him. Said San Antonio. I said Minnesota, Milwaukee. Michael Redd.
It's not on the list.
Okay.
Just outside, though. It's close. He's number 15. Just below Ray Allen.
Oh, Sacramento Kings. Was Chris Webber on there?
Chris Webber was not on the list.
Said the Spurs. Minnesota was KG's on there.
You've named AI, Kobe, Dirk, T-Mac, Gilbert Arenas, Vince Carter. You're missing 4 guys.
Okay, got a question. Are any teammates on there?
Teammates, not in the top 10, though.
Okay, that's fine. It helped me out, so I ain't got to think through the rosters again. I just got to think teams now. That's my issue. Oh man, Miami. Nope. D-Wade won't be on there. I already said like is Pau Gasol on there?
Pau Gasol is not on the list.
Ooh, that's tough. Okay, so no Memphis Love. Vince Carter was on the Nets at that time, right?
Interesting enough, this is the year he got traded from Toronto to New Jersey. So he played for both teams in that time, in that year. But yeah.
And T-Mac was in Orlando?
T-Mac was in Orlando. Nope, T-Mac was in Houston. Excuse me.
Okay, Houston. Who was in Orlando then? Was Grant Hill there still?
Actually, I think so, but I'm not 100% sure Grant Hill was on Magic in 2005. But
I know they played together for a minute.
I'm not 100% sure, but Grant Hill is not on the list.
I know he wasn't on the list. I was trying to think like roster and who was in the time frame. So it's like if he wasn't there, then this person had to be there. So I'm trying to like play.
No, I get you. Trying to piece it together.
All right, so Minnesota, Milwaukee.
There's a guy you haven't named yet that's pretty shocking to me.
I'm trying to run it through, man. Like, I know I'm forgetting somebody that's just like blasphemous. I want to say KD, but I don't feel like he's on.
He hasn't been drafted yet.
Yeah, so that's the only person I can think of that's just like a glaring hole. One Steve, Amar Stoudemire.
Amar Stoudemire is on the list.
Okay, Shout out to Steve Nash getting the man his points.
Yes, sir. They playing fast. He getting them up. So we got 3 left. Can you name the last 3?
Portland, is Brandon Roy on there? Was he
Brandon
drafted
Roy.
yet?
I don't think he was drafted yet. But nah, he's not on the list.
Okay, let's go to Detroit. They ain't have nobody like that. I said Dallas, Denver. Tracy McGrady's on it, so y'all's not on there. All right. Is this person a big? Is one of them a big?
Yes.
Okay, let's go big man.
You got 1 big. You got 1 forward. And hold on, give me a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 1 big, 1 forward, 1 guard.
Who am I missing, man? This is crazy. Okay.
2
Atlanta
of these
Hawks.
guys, same draft class.
Okay. So yeah, Atlanta Hawks, Boston Celtics, Bobcats, Denver, Dallas, Detroit. Said the Grizzlies. Said Milwaukee. Okay, Nets and Knicks. The Nets. Who was on the Knicks? Jamal Crawford was around that time. The Knicks didn't have anybody. They weren't good. They had playoffs, but they weren't that good. Jamal Crawford couldn't have been on that list.
He's not.
Okay, let's go to the Nets. That was J. Kidd was in. He was in New Jersey at that point. Okay. Yeah, because they went to the finals in 02. Oh, whenever it was with them. All right. Damn, I'm struggling, man. This is the last 3 is getting me.
2 guys on the
Utah.
list. Go ahead.
Uh, Darren Williams one like that. Boozer. It couldn't
Boozer
be.
is not. You still
Yeah.
missing a big forward guard. Two guys on here eventually did become teammates. We're not teammates at the time.
Okay. LeBron.
LeBron. LeBron is on the list.
All right. I was like, bro, I'm missing somebody. The Cleveland Cavaliers were not clicking for me, bro. Like,
That's why I was like, I'm shocked you ain't threw Bron out there. But yes, LeBron is on the list. So you missing a
yeah.
guard and a big.
All right. All right. I'm trying to think through some more teams because this is.
You still missing one that's very surprising to me. Still.
I know Chris Paul wasn't getting buckets like that. Norris D. Will. Nash, nah. Because you said no teammates. Portland, no. It couldn't be LaMarcus Aldridge. He wasn't scoring like that.
It's not.
Okay, good. Man. What team am I missing, man? I said the Wizards because you got Gill. Utah. Bro, there are only 30 teams in the league, bro. Like, what is going on?
Only.
Who am I missing? Said Toronto. Utah. Miami. Phoenix. Portland. Golden State. Who was on Golden State? In 2005. Ooh, man. Oof. Good grief. Who is in who is in Golden State Warrior? That was Baron Davis and them. Jason Richardson. Okay, Andres Beatrice. I'm not putting their hat in the ring. Dang, who am I missing? Sacramento Kings. Do. I'm gonna start pulling up a list of teams in a minute, bro, because I'm drawing a blank here. Philly, and that's AI. A big? Who was a big that was scoring? Center or power forward?
Center.
Shaq.
Very
Yao?
underrated. No. I would say he's one of the more underrated centers in NBA history. Okay, let's help you out. Your guard is your boy.
Not Dwayne Wade, is it?
It's absolutely Dwayne Wade.
He was getting buckets like that in 05?
05, yes, sir. He was top 10.
I was thinking him, but I was like, I didn't know he was getting like that. I know he was probably top 20, but okay. My bad, D Wade.
All right, in the center, like I said, very underrated. Was a great player, obviously. Had maybe 1 year he could have won the chip. He had a team to win the chip. And some things went down and kind of took it away from him. Not necessarily his fault. No, not Dwight Howard. Not necessarily his fault. Never was a champion, but had maybe 1 year he probably could have been.
Okay. Is he retired right now, or is he still playing?
Retired.
Okay, that helps me out. He is a retired big man that played center. Could have won a ring, but he didn't.
Due to some unforeseen circumstances.
Have I mentioned the team that he plays on?
I don't know. You ran down every team. You might have. I feel like you have it.
Dang. San Antonio, Dallas, and Houston.
He played in the East majority of his career.
Okay, he played in the East. Was he on the 2005 All-Star team?
Yes. I think so, yes.
All right, so let me start running through that team. Why is the first time I thought of Big Z? That was terrible. That's crazy.
Nah, bro, not Big Z.
But shout out to Big Z, though.
Nah, respect for that, boy.
Dang, a center that should have won a ring.
He had a year where he had a team that could have won a ring.
And he was in the East when it happened.
Yes.
Jermaine O'Neal?
Jermaine O'Neal is your last name. That rounds out your top 10. So, and to give you a little leeway, Jermaine O'Neal only played 44 games. So by today's standards, he would not even be in the running for like awards and stuff. But if we didn't count Jermaine O'Neal, then Ray Allen would have been in it because he would have been the next man. Makes sense. So you would have had it if Jermaine, Jermaine only played 44 games. Ray Allen played 78. So obviously he played more games. Yeah. But if we did count Jermaine O'Neal, you would have got it a lot faster. But for now, we're going to. Yeah, that's why I said they had their chance. They could have won a ring if not for the Malice and the Palace. So that was their best team. So our top 10 that you named was Jermaine O'Neal, Vince Carter. Also, Metal World Peace was on the list, but only played 7 games, so I didn't count. You named Jermaine O'Neal, Dwayne Wade, Vince Carter, Gilbert Arenas, T-Mac, Amari Stoudemire, Dirk, Kobe, Bron, AI. So can you put them guys in order? Who you think? I'm not gonna tell you the order. You make your whole top 10 order, and then I'll tell you how correct you are. So I
All
don't know
right,
if you
let
want to.
me
Yeah, get the names in front of you. I'll mix them up.
hold on. Oh shoot, can't find the right way. All right, cool. So you got Bron, Kobe. Oh, I want to write now. Great time in pen. Thought we was cool. Oh, this the one that be trying out. I did this.
Thought it
All
was
right, so
cool.
we got Bron, Kobe, AI, Dirk. We got Wade, VC, Vince Carter, T Mac, Cousins, um,
Cousins.
Amari, Jermaine O'Neal. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Gilbert
Who
Arenas.
was number 10? GA, Agent Zero. All right, so in 2005, number one is Kobe because that was his Forget Shaq tour, to say it nicely.
Forget Shaq tour.
Number two is going to be AI because he was still going crazy. I'm going to say, because
It's tough.
I got three people I want to throw out there. Let's say T Mac at 3, Gill at 4, Bron at 5. I'm going to jump and say Jermaine O'Neal at 10 because you already told me that. Wade at was he scoring more than Amari Stoudemire? I'll say no and put him at 9. I'm gonna put Amari at 8. So I need 6 and 7. Dirk at 6. Vince Carter at 7. So I'm going Kobe 1, AI 2, T Mac 3, Gilbert Arenas 4, Bron 5, Dirk 6, Vince Carter 7, Amari 8, D Wade 9, Jermaine O'Neal 10.
Bad, brother. It's bad. I don't think you got nobody right. Nah, nobody's in the right spot. I don't
Am
think.
I at least like 1 and 2 swapped and then am I at least doing that?
It's a couple of them. Yeah, it's a couple of them.
All right, okay, I'll take that.
So number
Dang.
one was Allen Iverson. Allen
I
Iverson
think it's gonna be one or two. I know it's gonna be one of them two. I knew
and
it.
Kobe was 2.
I knew it, bro. I know it. I knew it. Dang.
AI 30 points a game, 30.7 to be exact. Kobe 27.6.
Mm.
Yeah. AI played 75 games, Kobe played 66. So if that means anything to you. Then you got Bron number 3 at 27.2. Played 80 games. Also led the
Mm.
league in minutes, which is kind of crazy, but it makes sense for a young buck like Bron. He's only 20 years old. Now he's 40. Then you got Dirk number 4.
Sleeping on
Dirk
dirt.
slept on Dirk, 26 points per game. Then you got Amari Stoudemire, 26.0. Dirk was 26.1. Amari was 26.0. So literally zero point 0.1 points a game difference. Then you got T Mac number 5. Is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. T Mac number
That's
6
it.
at 26. I mean at 25.7.
Mm.
One of the rare years T Mac actually played a lot of games, played 78 games.
Mm.
Then you got, after T Mac, you got Gilbert Arenas number 7, 25 points a game, 25.5. After Gilbert is VC, 27. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
Mm.
They got VC mixed up because of the way he got traded, but 24.5. My bad. They got it kind of did it weird. They put his season and then they put him in Toronto and him in New Jersey all right there. It's just very confusing. I don't know why they did that. But 24.5 for Vince Carter. And then you got Jermaine O'Neal at number 9, 24.3. And D Wade is actually number 10, 24.1. I wasn't trying to tell you that Jermaine O'Neal was last. I was just saying if you took Jermaine out, Ray Allen would move into 10 because there'd be a new spot. But yeah, Ray Allen is 11.
So I was off with two of them. I should have
You flipped Kobe and AI. You flipped Wade and Jo. You would have had 4 right there, and then everybody in the middle was kind of jumbled up.
Yeah, Vince Carter at 7, and he was 8. So I wasn't terrible. I just wasn't right.
Wasn't right. But nah, it's tough, man. 20 years ago, hard to remember who was killing. I mean, you know the big names, obviously. But the big names ain't always the people. Like, people going to look back at this season one day, 20 years from now, and be like, LaMelo Ball was leading the league in scoring? When Steph, Bron, KD was all in the league, you know what I mean? But stuff like that. I don't even know who leading the league in scoring right now, but it ain't LaMelo. But yeah, there it is, man. Just to recap, top 10 points per game scores in 2005. AI number 1, Kobe number 2, Bron number 3, Dirk 4, Amari 5, T-Mac 6, Gilbert 7, VC 8, Jermaine O'Neal 9, and Dwayne Wade number 10. Shout out to the young Bucks, Bron and Wade holding it down in them, man. 20 and 23. Gilbert Arenas was 23 too. I didn't know that. But yeah. All right. So moving on. So do you want to do the playoff route, or do you want to do the what did I say?
About 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Got to pull it up. All right, so now we got our top 10 years ago. We went 20 years back. Now we 10 years back. So a lot more recent. A lot of y'all going to remember these years now. A lot more of y'all, I should say. So now we got the ESPN top 10 in 2015. So keep in mind, same as last time, this is the ESPN rankings for the 2015, it's 2014 leading into the 2015 season. So think about who killed in 2014 going into 2015, because obviously they don't do rankings when the season is over. So top 10 by ESPN 10 years ago, 2015, brother. Can you do it? This is not scoring. This is just ESPN straight up rankings. So don't think points per game scores, none of that. Think best players 2015. Go.
All right. So 2014, 2015, that was the year that who won a ring 2014. That was the Spurs year they won?
It's the Spurs.
All right. And that was the Kawhi Leonard MVP, right?
Yes, sir. Finals MVP.
All right. Okay. So let's have fun with this and start off with Bron. I'll put him down on my list because obviously,
Bron is on the list.
2014 Kobe, he got to be on the list.
Kobe is not on the list.
Oh yeah, that was like the year before he retired.
Going into the year. Yeah, 2015 was the second to last year.
Is Tim Duncan still on the list? Is he still getting respect?
He is not.
Okay.
Not in the top 10.
All right, so I'm going to start getting some names on the list. Let's get D-Wade out there.
Not in the top 10.
Okay, it's ESPN. I forgot. I'm not even finna get. Okay.
It's ESPN.
That's crazy.
Top 10. He was kind of hurt going into the next year, if you remember, though.
Yeah.
But
it went flash, but it's ESPN, so I gotta dumb myself down. Tony Parker, is he on the top 10?
He's not. Okay. The Spurs did win, but Tony Parker was not. Him and Tim, they was getting old. Manu. You know how it is.
I'm trying to get a feel for the era we in. I'm trying
And
to.
you know ESPN love Tony Parker.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking. Like, if he ain't on there, they're gonna boost Tony on there. So I'm trying to recalibrate my brain to 10 years ago of what crap ESPN's throwing out there. So let's go KD. I got to get KD on the list.
KD's on the list.
I got to get Harden out there because he on the list.
He's on the list.
Is Russ on the list too? I don't
He
think so.
is.
Oh, okay, Russ is on there. All right. Uh,
You got Bron, KD, Harden, Russ. That's 4.
let's go show some love to the bigs. Who was a big? Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard just outside the top 10.
That was his Houston years, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's why. Um, who was a big 10 years ago? So no D Wade. Derrick Rose.
Not on the list. Already tore his
He was hurt.
ACL.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I know none of the Celtics were on there because that was
I'm going through it at the
terrible.
time.
Yeah, that was a rough time. Um, 10 years ago, was Joe Johnson on there? He went on the Hawks.
Nah, Joe Johnson wasn't there.
No Celtics. Nope. Orlando. Who was on Orlando 10 years ago? They weren't even good, were they? I'm gonna come back to them. That's an interesting one. Steph. Why am I missing Steph? That's crazy.
Steph is on the list.
How could I forget Mr. Curry?
You got the big 3, Bron, Steph, KD. And then you got James Harden.
All right, let's go West Coast now.
And Russ. I'm sorry, you said Russ too.
Um,
So you got half of them. You got 5 of the 10.
is Chris Paul or Blake Griffin on there?
They are both on the list.
Mm.
CP3 and Blake on the list. So you got 7 of 10. You're missing 3 guys.
Okay.
Your last 3 guys, 2 bigs. Oh, actually, yeah, 2 bigs and a forward.
2 bigs and a forward 10 years ago.
I guess you could say 2 forwards, but a big and 2 bigs and a forward.
Giannis.
No, not that time for my boy yet.
Okay. Do. Okay. Let's go. Let's stick West Coast. Who is in Portland? Dame?
They ain't just outside the top 10.
You said bigs and a forward. I'm tripping. I should listen. Okay. Lakers. Nope, because Powell wasn't on there no more. He wasn't kicking like that. Clippers. Said them. CP and Blake. Said the Warriors. Is there any way Draymond was on there?
Thankfully not. Would have
I
been
know
kind of
Clay
upset.
went on there. Who was on the Kings 10 years ago? Nobody worth mentioning. Dallas still had Dirk, so Dirk was hanging on by a thread at that point. Who was in Houston? That was the James Harden, Dwight Howard years. San Antonio. Grizzlies. Marcus All.
Marc Gasol, one of your
Hey
bigs.
man, I know a little something. So I got Mark. Okay, Marco Polo. Let's think
Missing
about
another big and a forward.
a big and a forward.
Let's say you're missing 2 forwards. Let's say you're missing 2 forwards.
Top 10 from ESPN 10 years ago. 2014, 2015. Okay, let's go East Coast again. Brooklyn Nets. No, they weren't good. Because that was the Paul Pierce in them years. Uh, the Knicks, Carmelo Anthony.
Not on the list.
Ooh.
I was kind of sad, honestly. A little disrespect.
Ooh. It's ESPN, man. You know, that's what it is. Okay, it's no Carmelo, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, that was a couple years removed from that run they had where they was like finals contenders team. So Paul George.
Not on the list.
Dang, when that the year they was going head to head with Bronny now?
Yeah.
And he was
Crazy.
still young. Mm. There's no way Kawhi's on this. Did I mention Kawhi?
Kawhi's on the list.
Because he won finals MVP. All right.
Well, you know, you win finals MVP, they gonna put you in the mix, bro. Tony Parker was, we did this last time. Tony Parker was like number 4.
Kawhi wasn't Kawhi yet though, man. He won.
No, I'm 100% agree, brother. But hey, he on the list.
No shot
He
to
been,
Kawhi. It's just like, come on, bro. He won Kawhi Leonard yet. But
okay, hold on, wait. All right, yeah, you got everybody. That's everybody.
oh, did hold on. One,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 9. I got Brian, KD, James Harden, Russ, Steph,
Oh, my bad.
CP, Blake, Mark, Mark Gasol, and Kawhi.
Yeah, my bad. I skipped over a name. You still missing another forward.
So this was Paul George Pacers years.
Mm-hmm.
Bron was in
This
Miami.
this guy was not necessarily on a finals contender team, but he was killing.
I'm just trying to think of like teams and who
I'm
was on
trying to help
teams 10 years ago. So he's not on the finals contenders team. But they were playoff worthy, right?
Yes,
Okay.
but not finals at all.
And he's a forward. Okay. Boom. So we got Miami, got the Pacers, Bulls. I'm gonna go Jimmy Butler.
Nah, Jimmy is not on the list.
Okay, because I remember that's D Rose was going down, Jimmy was
Yeah.
ascending, so it wasn't him. Is this like a weird random name that shouldn't be on there?
No, I think he for sure deserves to be on here,
Okay,
in my opinion.
okay. Dang, who am I missing?
Think big. Think bigs. I say forward, he's a big.
Hmm. Who was on the Phoenix Suns around that time?
Who was on the Phoenix Suns? Book was still there, but I don't think he had nobody.
Yeah, that was the trash. That's probably one of them years he had 70 around that time.
Yeah, I think so, actually.
It was either then or maybe it was in that time frame, like 14 to 16, somewhere around there. He dropped that 70-point game on the
Mm.
Celtics. Disrespectful.
I mean, they lost.
I mean, still drop history though. I mean, you win but you lose. But okay, he said a big in the playoffs 10 years ago. Hmm. Hmm. East or West?
West.
Okay, West Coast kicking. Do okay, is this person a teammate of anybody that I named?
They used to be.
Okay, they used to be a teammate. Hmm. Dang, all this team hopping folks doing, I can't think of nobody.
Right. Used to be a teammate. He did eventually win a championship. Only one.
Hmm. So he won championship. He's on the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Bron played in LA, in Miami, and he also had a stint in Cleveland. Kevin Love. Is he on there?
No.
Dang.
That's a solid guess, though, because K-Love was killing in Minnesota. He was still in Minnesota at this time.
Okay, Kevin Durant played a lot of places. James Harden played in a handful of places too. Russell Westbrook. Oof, man. All right, Russ. Who'd you play with? OKC, Clippers, Rockets. No, I'm gonna move on from you. Chris Paul.
Stay at Chris Paul. Oh, you
And
thinking
I'm
about
thinking like, yeah,
teammates.
he plays in San Antonio, played in Clippers, played in Phoenix. They ain't have anybody then. He played in New Orleans. Nope. All right, Blake Griffin. Dang, you hopped around a lot too. Dang, Blake. Okay.
I guess I ain't help you out too much with that hint, huh?
Nah. I want to say Zebo because that's the only other person I could think about, but he ain't win a ring. He played with one of these guys.
Yep. At the time, was not playing with them, but eventually he did. And now they're not teammates anymore.
And is he currently still playing?
Yes.
Oh, and he's still playing. DeMarcus Cousins.
No.
Oh, he didn't win a ring. Come on, B. Oh, man. All right, I'm going back to some old strategy. Got to go to teams. Okay. Atlanta Hawks.
Just one guy.
10 years ago. No. Boston. No. You said West Coast. Okay, let's go. Phoenix, San Antonio, Dallas, Houston, Grizzlies, Timberwolves. Timberwolves. No. Because that was Kevin Love here, so no. Um, who am I missing? Portland. LaMarcus Aldridge. No, because he ain't win a ring. Is it going to be... Did I say the Kings already? They weren't good, so it don't matter. Top 10? Dang, I'm struggling, man.
He had a stretch of really good years in this team that drafted him before he eventually asked for a trade.
Well, he asked for a trade.
And that trade led him to playing with another guy on the list.
And he's a big that asked for a trade.
Mm-hmm. Power forward.
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis. You
Took
got it,
me a
brother.
minute, but dang.
Do you want to try to put these guys in order?
Ooh, yes. Okay. Number one. Okay. ESPN ranking. This sucks. All right. Good grief.
You never know what's going to happen.
Man, because they'll end up throwing somebody like Anthony Davis at one. It's like, bro, no. All right, so let's go Bron one. You know it's sad. I don't feel confident in that. You know how sad that is? Like,
It is sad, but it is a part of the deal.
dang, that's crazy. All right, 10 years ago, let's go KD2 and let's go Kawhi number 4. Hey, you know what I don't like about this is because for me personally, Anthony Davis was never he never lived up to the hype of what he could have been. Like if for so long he was like potential top three player, but he never lived up to actually being that because
Well,
he could never stay healthy.
I feel like when he was in New Orleans, he was, it was just New Orleans. Like, fell by the wayside a little bit. You know what I mean? Nobody was paying attention to New Orleans like that. He was dominant some games. You know what I mean? He had a lot of big games. He just was just New Orleans. When they got Boogie, then it was kind of big time for a little while. It's like, oh man, we got two of the best bigs in the game on the same team. But then Boogie got hurt, and then right after that, AD got hurt. So it was like, it is what it is. But I kind of see what you're saying though. But he was definitely killing. Like everybody respected
Yeah,
AD. Everybody knew. Obviously, he's on the list. So, but playing in New Orleans, it's like, do we really care?
I mean it's part of it too. Of like it's different when you're a playoff contender team because there's an energy with you and a team versus a matchup problem. So like the teams honing in on you, like DeMarcus Cousins for the longest was killing in Sacramento, like 28 and 12 with 5 assists. But a lot of people didn't care because he was in Sacramento. And he finally came to New Orleans. It's like 25 and 10 with 3 assists. Well, nobody cares because it's just New Orleans. Y'all a little 7th, 8th seed. So it's give and take, bro. If you're not killing at a certain level and you're not winning X amount of games in people's eyes, they're not gonna respect you. So
And if you in a franchise that people ain't really gonna pay attention to, people don't
yeah,
watch Sacramento like that. They don't watch New Orleans like that. You know what I mean? It's one of them things.
yeah. So I want to throw 80 at 3 just because ESPN loved him for a long time in them years. I'm gonna switch this and throw James Harden 4 and Kawhi 5. That's the top 5. And then we're gonna go Steph Curry. I'm gonna skip and throw Steph Curry at 7 and CP at 6. Ooh, they had a love hate relationship with Russ, so I'm gonna put him 10, Mark at 9, Blake at 8. So I got Bron, KD, Anthony Davis, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Chris Paul, Steph Curry, Blake Griffin, Marcus All, Russell Westbrook. How bad is that?
Better than the last one.
Okay, I at least got one right this time.
Yeah, you did better than the last one. Obviously, you got Braun first, number one. Braun, number one. You
Let me say this. Let me say this. I do feel very confident about my top 5. I will not. Is the order right? No, but I feel confident that those people are in the top 5.
okay. You said where'd you put CP3
6,
and where'd you put James Harden?
4.
Okay. So you got Braun right, you got CP3 right, and I think that's it. But
Dang. Okay.
so you got Braun one,
Hmm.
AD is number two.
I knew he was top 3. I knew it.
Yeah, and then you
I
got
knew it.
KD at 3. So you just flip flop them, you would have had that right. So Braun, KD, I'm sorry, Braun, AD, KD, Braun, Anthony
Hmm.
Davis, Kevin Durant, 4,
Hmm.
Steph Curry, because that's Steph first MVP. So
Oh yeah.
you probably
Yeah.
weren't thinking about it like that. That's Steph first
Nah.
MVP. James Harden number 5,
Mm.
Chris Paul number 6,
Hmm.
Russ number 7,
Mm.
Kawhi Leonard number 8,
Mm.
Blake Griffin number 9, Marc Gasol 10. And just on the outside of that, I just to have on here, I had said John Wall, DeMarcus Cousins, LaMarcus Aldridge, Dwight Howard, Dame Lillard. They was like the next 5 guys.
Mm. Okay.
So yeah, man,
Yeah.
that was your
If I had thought
ESPN
about
top 10.
If I thought about Steph winning MVP, I probably would have bumped him in top 5.
Right. Yeah,
Because
that's
I was
still
thinking,
first
I
for
know
me.
they like to gas up people a lot, so I knew Anthony Davis was top 3 for sure because they
They love
boosted
AD.
him up for years. Like I was like,
Mhm.
no hate to KD, but they just put him in top 3 when I was like, what did he do last year to supersede Kevin Durant, James Harden, Steph Curry? Like, what has he done? Yes, he's putting up 40 and 20 games, but he's losing out the first round every time. Like,
I mean, it's the team though. That's a team thing. You talking about individual compared to what they team did. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, you got to win to be considered as great as possible. You got to win. But AD was definitely killing down there in New Orleans. So I don't know, man. It's tough to say. But yeah, man. So just to reiterate, top 10 in 2015 by ESPN, according to ESPN. LeBron James number 1, Anthony Davis number 2, Kevin Durant number 3, Steph Curry number 4, James Harden number 5, Chris Paul number 6, Russell Westbrook number 7, Kawhi Leonard number 8, Blake Griffin 9, Marc Gasol 10. So not bad, brother. Not bad. Took us a while to get here, but we here now.
especially AD, that one threw me all the way off.
Yeah, man. But all right, the last one I got for you today. We're gonna go back to 2016, just because that year holds a special place in my heart. That is, if anybody that's a fan of basketball been watching for a while, know 2016 could be considered the best year in basketball of all time. Just NBA basketball in general. That is the year of the Aaron Gordon, Zach LaVine dunk contest. That's Kobe's farewell tour. That's LeBron coming back 3-1 against the Warriors. That's Steph Curry's unanimous MVP. All that great stuff, man. So 2016 could be considered the best year in the NBA of all time. Now, obviously, I ain't seen all the years. But in recent history, 2016 is goated. So for you today, I expand this one to let's do 12. Let's do top 12. Just because, obviously the teams at the top are gonna be the top. Can you name me the guys who scored the most points in the 2016 playoffs? So this is not all season, only playoffs. Who scored the most points? 2016.
All right.
Now, clearly, the teams that made the finals have the most games, so they're going to be closer to the top. And then you got guys that, bounced out before that are higher and stuff like that. That's why I wanted to try to expand this a little bit to 12. But can you name the top 12 guys in total points who scored the most points in the playoffs?
All right. So obviously, like without a shadow of a doubt, LeBron James.
LeBron is on the list.
And I'm gonna go ahead and say he's number 1. I'm just gonna put that out there. Steph Curry, because that was the gentleman he ran up against.
Steph Curry is on the list.
James Harden, he was on a scoring tear.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Bop, 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 bop. James Harden is not on the list.
Ooh, Mr. Harden, Mr. Harden. Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant. It's not on. Yes, he is. I'm sorry. I skipped right over his name.
Okay.
Kevin Durant is on the list. I'm sorry. Somebody was at home like, what?
Ain't no way. Yeah. Hey, it happens.
I'm Kevin Durant. You know who I am. Y'all know who I am.
All right, so 2016.
So you got Bron, Steph, KD. Big three.
Big 3. Okay. Okay, let me just play this game now. Who did the
Playoff
Cavs
teams.
beat? Who did the Cavs beat in 2016? Who did the Warriors beat? Is Chris Paul on that list?
He is not.
Is Blake on there? I'm just running to his teammate.
He is not.
All right. 2016. It's kind of crazy. James Harden on there.
James don't really be showing up in the playoffs. So
That was them Warriors Rockets rivalry years, and
you're right, but I'm not sure what. I don't know if they got bounced second round. I think they beat the Rockets second round and beat the Thunder in the Western Conference Finals, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah.
All right, so dang, James, you let me down, buddy. Says Houston fans.
X though.
All right, Russ. I don't know why I'm tripping over Russ.
Russ is on the list. You got Bron, Steph, KD, Russ.
2016, Kyrie.
Kyrie is on the list. That's 5.
Is Clay on there?
Clay is on the list. 6.
2016.
Everybody you named was on those finals teams, minus Kevin Durant and Russ.
Yep. Man, I wish I could remember the runs they had, man. Who they ran up against. Because in 2016, it wasn't them. Oh, man. If I remember the teams they ran up against, they would have been so much easier. My brain would have just been like boom, 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 boom. But that's the issue here. I don't remember this. All right, so let's play around with this. So we had LeBron James, Kyrie Irving. I don't think Kevin Love was scoring like that though, man. But because of longevity, I'm gonna say Kevin Love.
Kevin Love is on the list.
Okay. Not trying to be disrespectful, Kevin, but third options don't get too much love. But you made it to the final, so I'm gonna go Spurs and see if Kawhi Leonard's on the list.
He is just outside of the top 12.
Okay. Let's go Clippers and see if did I already say Clippers? I don't remember.
Did.
Let's test it out. I did.
You did. You already said CP3 and Blake. I know that's where you're going with.
Yeah.
Couldn't be nobody else.
Definitely saying DeAndre Jordan.
That would be crazy though.
Hey, you remember that year? I think DJ was top 10-ish in some ESPN ranking. Maybe he's like the best. No, I wasn't like stats. I mean like players. I think like top center or something like that. He like top something, either centers or players. And I was like, DeAndre Jordan? Come on, bro.
That ain't, but I can't lie. If you just talking centers, that's not that crazy to say at the time. Because you got to think, you got Boogie, you got most of the guys you would think of as the best they were power forward. So if you just say centers, he in there. You know what I mean? Now I ain't saying he top 3, but if you go top 10, he in that list.
For sure.
Like you're talking about.
I think it was a couple years where they pushed him over certain people, and I was like,
because he was in the running for DPOY in some years. With blocks and rebounds,
before, man. You weren't that
you
great.
right.
No offense.
And the other half, he catching lobs. Like, what you want him to do? That's his game. He played with Chris Paul.
Okay, his game ain't top 10.
I'm saying, but for centers, he was top 10 at the time. Because you got, I'm trying to think like 2015, 16, you got Boogie, AD a power forward, you got Marc Gasol, you got like who? Tyson Chandler? You know what I mean?
That's the same dude, just different
athleticism
at the time.
I was saying though, like centers wise, it wasn't a lot of guys that were just like, yeah, he better than DeAndre Jordan. Al Horford, like, not crazy to say, but we got to get it.
Yeah, man, that's
back to NBA playoffs 2016. So you've named 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You named 7 out of 12. So you're missing 5.
All right. In 2016, D Wade was not getting like that. Gill was out the league. It was definitely not Allen Iverson. Carmelo.
2016. No, sir.
Damian Lillard. Do you have a decent enough run?
Dame is on the list.
Okay. Okay, 2016 is coming back to me now. This next answer is going to be a good one because it's going to be on the list. The list of the top 12 scorers in 2016 playoffs. Because this person I'm about to name was a scorer in 2016 in the playoff run they had. That person whose name
This team had their battles with Bron every year.
whose name is Paul George.
Not on the list.
Dang, PG. Okay. 2016 had Bron every year. Oh, Cavs. I'm thinking wrong team. Okay, that Cavs team. I was thinking Heat when I said Paul George. Okay, Cavs.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Not Dwight. Who was battling those Cavs? 2016?
It wasn't so much of a battle, more of a, all right, watch out, get out the way.
Yeah, they're smacking teams. I remember them Cavs teams were just smacking folks. Oh, DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan is on the list. Got another guy on there, too.
Kyle Lowry scoring like that?
Kyle Lowry scoring like that. He's also on the list. They both slid in there.
Respect to Kyle Lowry. Not trying to be
And
disrespectful.
you're also missing another guy that played in the finals.
No way Draymond's on there.
Draymond is on there. There's a way.
Wow. I'm
And
sorry, Draymond Green.
Last guy on the list. You're only missing one more guy.
Okay.
And interestingly enough, this is not a team that we would see go to the finals, that we would think of going to the finals at all in that year. Yo, boy.
My boy?
Yo, boy.
All right, name all my dudes.
No, you didn't. Like I said, we ain't thinking.
On there. Dwayne Wade?
Dwayne Wade.
In 2016?
2016, shout out to Wade. Only played 14 games in the playoffs. Still top 10 scoring. Or top 12. 34 years old.
I stand corrected. The mayor of Miami.
The oldest guy on the list, too. 34 years old. Shout out to him.
Dang. Okay. That's crazy.
Gucci who? Gucci Mane? Is on the list of Eminem went on there?
Shout out to Gucci.
Shout out to Gucci.
Over Eminem? Shout out to Gucci.
M's not even on the list.
Eminem? Who else was on the list?
Gooch.
Yeah, Gucci was on the 6, Rick Ross.
Gucci who? Gucci Mane? Was on the list and Eminem went on the list? Shout out to Gucci. Shout out to Gucci.
Hey, boy, he said, Gucci who? Gucci Mane? Hey, everybody knew what he meant when he said that. Gucci who?
Oh man, that was the best way to handle that, bro. Like Gucci who? Gucci Mane?
Hey, shout out to Gucci. You can't hate. Shout out to Gucci. Boy, got him one.
Shout out my nigga Gucci.
All
What else?
right, so you got your whole list. Did you write everybody down?
Yep.
All right, so we got 12 names. Okay, let's see if you can put them in order. This is tougher because obviously the guys that played in the finals have more games and more points, but they're not necessarily over the guys that didn't make the finals. So it's kind of tough. I don't want you to just be like, all right, Bron, Steph, Clay,
Yeah.
Draymond, Kyrie. So it's a little jumbled up more than you think, but go ahead, brother.
Not for sure. So for sure, Brian got to be one because that man was on the scoring tear.
Mm-hmm. Bron, go ahead.
I'm gonna say, oof. All right. Can you tell me what round Katie got bounced out at?
KD. I'll say KD played 18 games.
Okay, 18. In 18 games, Katie.
For context, the Warriors played 24 games total. KD and Russ and them played 18.
Mm, mm, okay. So I'm gonna say this. I'm not saying it's my list. I'm just saying like my top 5 is going to be Bron, Curry, KD, Dame, and D Wade. Now, what order? Ooh, Kyrie Irving. I'm sorry. I take that back. Man, it's tough.
Got to think about how many games these guys played, brother. That's the best thing I can tell you. How many games do you think they played in their run? However long or short they was, think about how many games they played.
So we're going total point score, not average.
Total point score, yes.
Okay, that changed my answer some. All right, cool. All right, because I was thinking averaging, like, Dame probably average close to 30.
Nah, yeah, we're not
He,
averaging. Total point
yes,
score.
okay. That changes my thought process. So LeBron still got to be one. Curry in those finals were cool. I'm gonna still put KD too. And oh man, okay. I'm gonna say Kyrie or Curry. Let's go number 3. Let's go Kai number 3. I feel like I'm disrespecting Curry here, but I'm gonna go Curry 4, Russ 5. Mm. Okay. So LeBron, KD, Kyrie, Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook. Top 5. Then I'm gonna go number 6. Let's throw D Rose in there at 6.
Who? Oh, DeRozan.
Yeah, my fault.
Thought you were talking about Derrick Rose. I'm like, brother, we ain't said Derrick Rose name, no.
Nah, the Toronto Compton D Rose. And then let's throw Clay. I feel like I'm disrespecting the Warriors. I mean the Finals people, but Clay at 7. And this is really tough because it's like without knowing the games, this is tough. Okay, so I got 7. Number 8 will be Love. 9 will be Draymond. Ugh, that feels ugly. Cause I still got Dame and D Wade. I ain't said it yet.
But you
I'm gonna
gotta
go
think how
Lowry at
many
12.
games they played.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Lowry at 12. And I know that's wrong, but mm, I'm gonna just say I took this L pretty bad on this one.
Okay. So let me help you out just a little bit. I'm gonna tell you how many games they teams played. The Warriors played 24 games total. The
Mm-hmm.
Cavs played 21 games total. The
Mm-hmm.
Thunder played 18 games total. The Raptors played 20 games total. And the Heat, Dwayne Wade, played 14 games. Damian Lillard and the Trailblazers played 11.
Okay. Okay. Where'd I put Dame? Okay, I ain't put nothing for Dame yet. And you said he had 14. He had 20. Okay. Still keeping LeBron at 1. I'm going to shift. So number 2, I'm going to say. Dang, this is an interesting game, man. Because it really got you thinking. Hey, man, you did your thing on this one, bro. Like, this one got me thinking here.
It's hard, bro. Harder than you think.
Yeah. Because it's one thing to think averages, but it's a whole other thing to think total points scored. Because averages, obviously, somebody like a Draymond would be at the bottom, but he played, arguably, probably played the most games besides his dumb suspension. All right, so LeBron won. KD, I'm gonna throw KD at 2. No, KD at 3. I had him at 2 before. And I'm gonna bump Kyrie Irving to 2 because they had that game where they both went stupid. I'm gonna keep Steph at 4. Russ at 5. I'm gonna throw Clay at 6. Draymond at 7. Give him a couple bonus points for being in there for so long. And throw Dame at 12. Just because he played the least amount of games. No, I'm gonna swing for the fences here. I'm gonna throw D-Wade at 12 and Dame at 11. I could be completely wrong, but whatever, you know. Probably thinking too much, but I don't care. So,
It's funny to watch the wheels turn for you.
man, I'm trying to think out loud because it's only the people in the thought process. All right, so LeBron, Kyrie, KD, Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, Klay Thompson. That's my 6. And then 7, I went Draymond. I'm gonna keep Kevin Love at 8. Dame at 11. I'm gonna throw Kyle Lowry at 9. I'm disrespecting DeRozan. I'm sorry. Dang, this is tough, bro.
The toughest part about it is, like, obviously everybody didn't play the same amount of games, but you got people in the East that might have played 20 compared to the people in the West. They went to the same round and played 18, 16. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, dang, y'all both went to the conference finals but didn't play the same amount of games. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
just, it's interesting though. You really got to remember like what happened in those years and who was on what teams doing what.
yeah, because it's easy just to throw a name out there and be like, "Oh, this person did this," and then because you're used to them being a scorer, but you don't remember that series he struggled against that matchup they had.
Facts.
So like somebody
Exactly.
like DeRozan, you think he'd be 28 a game or 26, but you don't realize in the second round he struggled and Kyle Lowry took over, and that was the round that let's say he went up against Dame and Dame went crazy that time, but he got beat by them in 5. So something like that to where you got to put all these different factors in play. So it's so much to think about and consider. So like like the Raptors played 20, the Thunder played 18, but KD is averaging 30. So it's like, and DeRozan averaged 25. So it's thinking about all this stuff you got to consider when you're talking about total points scored. So, dang, this is crazy. All right. So, Bron, Kyrie, KD, Steph. And I'm saying Steph because, like we said, in the finals, he didn't do as much. And Kyrie did go crazy, have 40s, or at least 40. And Russ known as have an explosion. So I feel comfortable with my top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel comfortable with them. The real tricky part is somebody like a Clay and a Kevin Love. Because they have the longevity, but Kevin Love being the third option and Clay being the second option makes you think a little bit. So I'm gonna keep Clay at 6 and Kevin Love moves. How in the world do I put Draymond over Kevin Love? The disrespect. That's blasphemous. I'm sorry, Kevin Love. It's not familiar with the game. All right, so Kevin Love 7. I'm keeping that. Draymond, I'm throwing you 8 as of longevity. All right, I take that back. DeRozan is going to be 8. Draymond, I'm bumping you to 9. 10 will be Kyle Lowry. 11 is Dame, and 12 is Dwayne Wade. Did I say that right? Yeah, 11 is Dame, and 12 is Dwayne Wade. Oh
That's
man,
final list.
that was a man. That was
It was
a lot.
tough, brother. It was tough. All right, read it off to me one more time. Read off the list.
All right. So number 1, LeBron James. Number 2, Kyrie Irving. Number 3, Kevin Durant. Number 4, Steph Curry. Number 5, Russell Westbrook. Number 6, Klay Thompson. Number 7, Kevin Love. Number 8 is DeMar DeRozan. Number 9 is Draymond. 10 is Kyle Lowry. 11 is Dame Lillard. And 12 is D Wade.
It's bad, but it's crazy how close it was to being good. It's funny because like guys are like just barely out of place. You know what I mean? But some of these names are gonna shock you when I tell you where they ranked. So the thing you didn't remember is that Steph missed a couple games in the first round. Steph Curry did. Steph Curry only played 18 games total. So that's something you didn't remember, obviously. But that hurt him a little bit. And all right, yeah, so let's get into it. Number 1, Klay Thompson.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Klay Thompson played 24 games, started all 24, scored 582 points total through the playoffs.
Wow.
Number 2 is LeBron James.
That's
21
crazy.
games. I know. It's tough. You don't think about it, but Klay was number 1. He played the most games you could play. He played 24 games. So Steph only played 18, like I said. So he missed 6 playoff games. And so Klay's number 1, man. It's tough. I feel like anybody would have said Bron first, though. Anybody.
Yeah, because that was the year he triple-double and everything. He doing everything.
Yeah, he was going to spend them last 3 games or last 4 games getting to game 7 and win the championship. Well, no, there's 3. I'm sorry. Them last 3 games to force game 7 and win the championship when they came back 3-1, him and Kyrie was going crazy. So, I just feel like it's natural for anybody to think Bron had it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, Klay Thompson
Klay is
number
crazy,
1.
though. That's crazy.
Yeah. Clay, number 1, 24 games, 582 points. LeBron James, number 2, 21 games, 552 points. Kyrie Irving, 21 games, 530 points. Kevin Durant, 18 games, 511 points. Russell Westbrook, number 5, also 18 games, 468 points. Steph Curry, number 6, 18 games, 452 points. So KD, Russ, and Steph all played the same amount of games, even though Steph made it to the finals and they didn't. So obviously that threw a loop in it for everybody, I feel like. So anybody would have been caught off guard by that. Number 7, DeMar DeRozan, 20 games, 418 points. Kyle Lowry, number 8, also 20 games, 382 points. Draymond Green, number 9.
Okay.
23 games. So he missed that one game where he got suspended in the finals. 23 games, 355 points. Dwayne Wade, number 10. Shout out D Wade, 14 games. Still 10th on the list. 300 points even. K-Love, 20 games. 293 points. And then last on the list, Damian Lillard, 11 games, the least amount on the list, and 291 points. So there you have it, man. It's tough.
Yeah.
That's why I really wanted to try this, because I'm like, man, it's hard to remember what really went down, who was really killing. It's just, I mean, you remember the names, but do you remember what happened? You know what I mean? And I think the biggest surprise to everybody is obviously Clay being number 1 is a big surprise to most people. And then I think, like you think, Draymond being 9, Kevin Love being 11 is a little bit of a shock to people, but Draymond played 3 more games than K Love. So it makes sense. And then after that, I got to go D Wade at 10, because it's like, man, who would have thought D Wade in 2016 was hooping like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody was really paying attention to the Heat like that. They only went to 2 rounds before getting bounced out. But he had to be hooping, man. You played, 14 games? That's 2 7-game series, because they ain't go to the final. I mean, the Eastern Conference Finals. So they played 2 7-game series. And Wade obviously was doing his thing, man. That's tough, bro. 300 points in 14 games. I don't know the numbers on that, but that's probably that's like 25 a game, I want to say. 100. No. Yeah, 100, 200, 300. So like 22 a game, somewhere like that. But 14 games. But I feel like we all just think after Bron left Miami, D Wade wasn't doing that. I feel like that's how we feel. Because obviously we remember the end where he went to Chicago, and then he was in Cleveland, and then he went back to Miami, and it was like, Wade, let's take it to the crib. But he had a couple years left in the tank, though, man. So shout out to Wade. But that's your list, man. You didn't do too bad, though, because I think you said Draymond 9, but you wasn't thinking like that, though. And then you end up putting.
I just knew how Draymond wasn't a scorer like that, so I don't expect too much from him.
And then I want to say you said Steph was 6 or something like that.
I had Steph at 4.
4. And then
it's crazy because I got Russ right. I had Russ at 5.
Russ at 5. That's correct.
At first I had Kyrie at 3, and I would have been right, but I moved him up to 2.
Right.
So and I wasn't far off because there's only one spot, and I had KD at 3,
and he was
actually at 4.
Had Bron at 1, he was 2. So if you would have had the wherewithal to think maybe Klay Thompson possibly was number 1, you would have had 4 right off of that case right there, because you would have said Klay 1, then you would have said Bron 2, Kyrie 3, KD 4, Russ 5, and you would have had all of them right. But because you just assumed Klay didn't have,
Steph threw me off too, forgetting that he missed the first couple games, and I probably would have had him because I kept Curry at 4, so knowing that I probably would have bumped him down a little bit too.
Right.
So I might have had the first 6 right. Now I definitely would have had D Wade And then DeRozan and Lowry, I slept on them.
Yeah. Then you had Draymond 9. And then you just assume Caleb had more than Draymond. And he did not. So, yeah,
But I was
man.
right with
But
Dame. I had him 11
Dame.
to 12.
Yeah, you had him 11, 12. Then you said you was gonna swap him and D Wade because at first you had D Wade 12 and Dame. No, you had Dame 12 and D Wade 11. Then you swapped them.
Mm-hmm.
So if you'd have kept Dame 12, you'd have had that one right. So everything was very close to being correct, but just barely off. But that's the way the game goes, though, man. But I enjoyed it, though, man. I enjoyed watching the wheels turn in your mind to figure this out. Yeah, I might have to bring this back around another time.
Oh yeah, this was fun too because it's just like you get so thinking about like the most recent times. So you thinking about this season, probably thinking about last season, no more than 2 seasons ago. Like you don't think that often about the 2016 playoff run and who scored how many points. You don't think about how the All-Star game in 2005 and trying to figure out the players, think through that list. So to play this little time machine game and have to put your brain back in those spaces and reconfigure, okay, this player was on this team and this series went this way and this is what the media was thinking at this point. It's a whole mental exercise that my brain had to go through for this past 90 minutes. So it's fun, bro. It's just the basketball nerd in me was like, okay, take the challenge on and just see what we can do. So, oof, that was a tough one.
Hey, man, but you did it, though. You got through it. You didn't do it as bad as you probably thought you would. But people at home, man, y'all, I hope y'all played along because, like, I really want. This is one of them things, like, do you really know ball? You know what I mean? Do you remember what happened? Were you there? Stuff like that. And I wasn't going to throw no stuff at you like, who led the league in scoring in 97? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to throw nothing at you that we weren't there for real, don't really remember. So I'm going to keep everything fairly recent to things we could possibly have watched. But it's just fun to go back to those days of like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, the 2016, you know, everybody remembers is very iconic. So, yeah, man, I'm enjoying it, bro. So we might have to spin back on this one another day, man. Y'all let us know.
Yeah, man. Drop it in the comments what y'all feeling. Let us know if y'all played along too. I hope people like honestly played the game with us and made it be like, let me play the game too and think about who the top 10 was in scoring this year or who was the ranking that they had in ESPN in this year. Like play along with it too, man. This is a they ain't just watch. This is it's a us thing. It's all of us in the community playing this game together. So don't just lean on me and be like, oh, he crazy. Like, no, you crazy too. Cause you didn't think Klay Thompson was gonna be one. Don't just look at me crazy. None of us think unless you like a diehard Warriors fan, you don't remember Clay going off like that. Like the average fan is like, oh, LeBron for sure. If not
Gotta be.
LeBron, it's probably KD, like the next closest thing you could have, or maybe Kyrie. Nobody outside of people in Oakland and San Francisco would have said Klay Thompson number one. So hope they played along. Hope they enjoyed it, man. Anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Nah, man, like you said, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all got to play along home too, man. This was fun for me. And let us know if we should do it again, man. If y'all enjoyed it, let us know if we should do it again. Because I enjoyed even coming up with the segment, like what we going to look for. Like, man, you know, let's see if he remember this. Let's see if he can come up with these names. So y'all let us know if y'all want it back, you know, and we'll spin back on it another day.
Oh, for sure, man. But appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure that you subscribe because we're gonna have more episodes like this coming out. We're gonna go back around and do another series. It's coming out soon. A lot more interesting content I have for the hoop nerds. But appreciate y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. See you on the next one.